there everyone, and welcome back to Chill and Trade TV. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you are back here again, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. And also if you want to trade with a regulated FSCA broker, I made it simple and easy for you guys. So just click on the link in the description down below and it will take you directly to the broker, so you can just open an account and start trading. It is the broker I use, ladies and gentlemen. So I did do my research. And also, if you want to find out exactly what is an FSCA regulated broker, there is a video in the channel, and I was actually checking if the current broker I'm using, which is the one in the link in the description, is regulated or not, and you can just see for yourself that it is regulated. And also you can use that video to just check if your current broker that you're using is regulated or not. And if it's not regulated, the current broker that you guys are using, please make sure that you use a FSCA regulated broker to avoid any headaches or any situations when it comes to your withdrawals or profits. So just click on the link in the description down below to be on the safe side and register with the current broker I am using. So that without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this week's video. So we'll just be doing a wrap up of the last three pairs, which will be Bitcoin, Cadchf, and Usdzar. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is NFP week this coming week. It's a new month. You know that NFP is always on the first Friday of the new month. So let's hope that the setups we analyze today are in line with what will happen when it comes to an FP on Friday, or just any setups during the week that we might find profitable or want to catch. So let's take a look at a Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the 4-hour time frame. And as I did mention from the last time, we were looking for these buys to the upside. So price did break out aggressively. This is a nice candlestick we are looking for. When I say breakouts, these are the candlesticks I look for when I look for breakouts. So we were anticipating price to continue all the way to the upside, but if you were in this trade like I was, we got stopped out because my stop loss was just right there. I used an arrow, so let me, yes, my stop loss was just right there and I got stopped out. I did anticipate this retest to happen, and once it did happen, I did move. Initially, my stop loss was here, right, when it broke out, and then after the retest, I put it just a bit above, and then I got stopped out right here, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. This week stopped me out. This week stopped me out. I didn't lock in profits, but it's fine. These things happen. So right now, I still see and anticipate that Bitcoin will still push to the upside, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me and believe me. This leg needs to play out. This leg needs to play out. This push up to the upside needs to play out. It needs to play out. Let me just get rid of these markings so that we get a nice clear chart. I hope you guys trading for last month was okay. If you didn't get as much trades as you wanted, it's still okay, guys. This is the start of a new month and there's still more trading opportunities. So let's get back to this. let's get back to this. The reason why I'm still saying that this push still needs to continue, because we still have another pattern. We have a pattern near a pattern. So there are patterns within patterns and patterns near pattern, or patterns that form part of a pattern. So if I can just extend this like that, I mean, or rather do that, then do this. So as you can see, we have a nice push up, and then now we have a pattern again here. So let's just identify that. All right, we have this pattern, this nice pattern also. So still looking for buys. So two things can happen here. Let me even go down to the 1 hour time frame. There we go. Okay, let me use this low like that. All right. So we know this pattern, right? It's a descending pattern. So two things might happen here. Price might still continue to the downside and give us that third touch. Price might continue to the downside and give us that third touch, first touch, second touch, and then third touch there. So you might look for rejection candles or reversal candlesticks, something like these. Also something like this here on the third touch. These are reversal candlesticks. If you know your candlesticks and you know your reversal candlesticks, you can see that they played out here, and that's why the market pushed to the upside. So you might wait for things like that there, and then you can immediately get your buy. Get your buy. So if you do get your buy here, if you do decide to enter here, let me see if there's also a zone or not on my side. All right, perfect. Perfect. So this is nice, ladies and gentlemen. So we have confluence. We have confluence here. So we have a zone, and we're also anticipating a third touch. We have a zone, and also we are anticipating a third touch. So if you do enter aggressively here or decide to enter here, let me see. I think my first target will be right here. Will be there. Let me just long positions, and my stop loss will just be below the zone. My stop loss will be below the zone. My entry right there. My stop loss will be right below the zone. So my first target will be all the way until that high. This will be my first target, but I think I might risk a bit more there, because remember, overall, let me go, okay, let me go to the 4 hour time frame, and I just want us to get this leg. Remember, overall, from this high to that high, this is our initial move that we are anticipating, and this will be my second take profit. This will be my second take profit. So just to explain this a bit more, you can either enter here and have your target here, or just enter here and just leave it open all the way until here, all the way until here. But I still see more continuation patterns happening to the upside. So if you just want to be on the safe side and you want to take your profits here, you can take your profits there and then wait for a continuation pattern to play out and then enter again. And when I mean continuation pattern, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you use to enter your trade, or whatever you use or see that the trade is going to continue according to your own personal analysis or strategy. Like I always say, we might have the same direction or see the same movement, but we might have different strategies, which is also fine as long as we get the same direction correctly. That's all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that matters. So with Bitcoin, this is the first initial setup I see. Wait for price to get to this low. And I think if you also want to catch, if price does offer, because I still do see that there's potential for to take sells. So if price gives you a continuation pattern, in this case for me, I will be looking for this kind of continuation patterns. And if price breaks out, I'll be looking to take the short-term sells. Let me just get rid of this. Uh, my stop loss will be right above there. Stop loss be above there, and then I'll just wait for this kind of pattern to play out, and then I'll catch the short-term sell, and then once price gets here, I'll look for those buys. So we have like these are the first two probabilities, and then should price just decide to not play this out or just invalidate this setups, remember what I do is I do my analysis, my probabilities, take screenshots, and then put them aside. If there are three setups or possibilities I see, I keep all three and then wait for the one that plays out mostly, or basically just wait for the one that plays out and enter that accordingly. So the other one is, should price just decide to push to the upside, I'll wait for a break and a continuation pattern, continuation pattern. And for this one, because this is too close, this won't be my first target. I will not use this high as my first target. I'll use that high we first initially were looking for. I mean that push up. This will be my take profit at this high, or at this zone, or price, at this price level rather. At this price level, this will be my profit, my take profit. So I'll wait for breakout and then a pattern, and then this will be my target. That high price level will be my take profit. So I hope you guys see what I see when it comes to Bitcoin. I hope you guys see what I see when it comes to Bitcoin. And if I continue to see these patterns playing out, I'm just going to scale in, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if the market gives you exactly what you're waiting for, why not just take full advantage? Why not take full advantage? Because sometimes I feel like the market knows when you are being greedy and not following your setups. And when you're being patient, I feel like it can feel, so it decides to reward you. It decides to reward you. So if I do continue to see these patterns, I am going to trust me, I am going to enter. So that's it for Bitcoin. So let's go to Cadchf. Cadchf. I hope Bitcoin was thorough and deep for you guys. I enjoyed analyzing that pair. I enjoyed it very much. Let me go to the one where it has my analysis. I think it should be FSCA. It should be this one. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Remember with what I said about setups? We have we also had two setups here. I took screenshots, and the setup that played out is the sell to the downside. Is the sell to the downside. So let me just remove this so we get a nice clear chart. Hope you guys also caught this sell like I did. So let me just remove everything so that we get a nice clean chart. So I hope you guys also have your um, trading journal, or you follow your trading journal, because if you don't see any setup, because okay, sometimes guys, none of the setups do play out in the market. I think that also helps because it also builds your discipline. I mean, if you don't see your setup, what are you doing in the market? What are you doing in the market? So that's what I like about the way I trade, or how I approach forex or trading as a whole. If I don't see any setups, then there's no reason for me to be in the market, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just adjust this accordingly. Let me see. Okay, it's nice there. So since I did get my profit right here, let me just show you guys. I actually almost got stopped out when it came to this pattern. I almost got stopped out, but luckily price pushed aggressively to the downside. So price stopped me out right here. Then as you can see, it pushed back up. So I think it's just playing around. Price is just playing around here. Price is playing around here. I don't I don't see it going back up. I don't see price going back up. But if it does, so with this one, what I'm going to look for now is that since price did complete the sell setup, and remember in the previous video I did say that I'm only, if price breaks out, I'll wait for continuation pattern and I'll look for sells all the way until this sell. That is still valid. That is still valid. That is still valid, ladies and gentlemen. That is still valid. But for now, I think if I think I should just add this. So if price decides to maybe push up for some reason and gives me a continuation pattern, that's when I will enter. I will enter. I will enter. So just basic analysis and continuing from the last analysis. So this will be my first target, and then my second target will be at this high, at the high of the structure or high of the pattern, the high of that pattern. And once price gets here to give me that third touch, then I'll look for those cells. I'll look for those cells. So as you can see, nothing much has really changed from the last analysis. Nothing much has really changed, but I'm just going to cater for this push up, for this push up, for this push up. That's the only thing I'm going to change. But nonetheless, or otherwise, I'm going to wait for the breakout and then that continuation, like the last analysis. I'll enter the cells all the way until the low, the start of the pattern. So Cadchf is just a matter of continuing from the last analysis. It's just a matter of continuing from the last analysis. Nothing much. At least we profited from this. I hope, well, you guys also did. So let's go to USD-ZAR now. USD-ZAR. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you are finding value from these videos, please support the channel. Please support the channel. USD-ZAR. Let me rather go to the other. I think it's this one. Was the same. USD-ZAR. FXCM. This one. Yes, this is the one. So remember from the last analysis, we were looking for cells. We were looking for cells, ladies and gentlemen. We were looking for cells. Let me just get a nice clean chart. I think this one is also going to be quite short. So we were looking for cells, right? All the way until this low. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. So we're basically anticipating this pattern to complete, and we are looking for those cells to the downside. And I think we can still look for those cells because we have a nice head and shoulders here. Let me put the neckline right there, right there, right there, right there. So we do have a nice head and shoulders reversal. So for now, basically, ladies and gentlemen, is just to wait for the market to push down, break that neckline, and give us a continuation pattern, and then we'll enter the cells all the way until the lows. Basically, that's what we are anticipating. But I do think this might be also. Let me just do this. So I'm just gonna keep this analysis I'm about to do in handy. Just gonna take a screenshot of this as well and then keep it because remember guys, this is about probabilities. If you see there's a probability of a certain movement in the market, take advantage of it as long as you plan for it and analyze it. you should take advantage of it. So if I just do this, just to separate this, put that there, just to separate that. There is a probability of a pattern playing out here. There is a probability of a pattern playing out here, because as you can see, price has also been giving us another patterns here. There's a pattern there, and then is this a pattern here? Let me just join these highs and see if there is. Okay, yeah, there is a pattern here as well. Okay, right there is a pattern here as well. There's a pattern there. So let me just identify these patterns so that what I'm about to explain can make sense. Nice breakout candle, and here's another nice breakout candle. These are the kind of candlesticks again I like or look forward to, because you see the market does push up aggressively. Let me make this pattern there. So I do see, let me just zoom out so that you can see this nicely. See what price has been doing. It's telling us now it's gonna go up, give us a pattern, go up, give us a pattern, go up, give us a pattern, and then obviously go up again, go up again. So now let me get rid of this. I hope you guys see what I am talking about, and it's so simple and easy to understand. Mm. All right, let me just expand this. Yo, I think my thing froze, guys. Please just give me a few minutes. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. I think it froze again. Okay, there we go. Yo, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it's freezing, but anyway, let's get back to the analysis. So, like I said, I'll join that high there, those highs there. Let me actually go to the 1 hour time frame so that we see this pattern in depth. Right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So you could either have it like this or have it like that. So this is also one of the patterns I trade. So at the breakout, I'll look for that entry. Or you can have it like this. You could have this pattern like this pattern like that. So it's actually kind of complete as well. And here, guys, I don't know, remember when I said a pattern within a pattern? We have another nice pattern here. And I join that high there, those highs there. See these nice breakout candlesticks. And here's another pattern. And what happened? Price pushes to the upside, and then it gave us another pattern. So here, ladies and gentlemen, you could either wait for price to push down until this low, reverse, and then enter at the low, enter at the low. Let me also see if we have the zone. Remember, there's also that head and shoulders, but remember we take the setup that plays out according to your screenshots or analysis. Let me see if we have a zone. Do we have a zone from there? Okay, only for this was pushed up, but let me see. Let me see if I can try stretch it. Maybe right there. All right, maybe right there. Maybe right there. Because press reversed at the zone as well, and then broke out, retested twice at the zone. So this is also a valid zone. Okay, this is a valid zone for me. Okay, good shot. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. So yes, on the 1 hour, you can wait for price to reach the zone, give us reversal candlesticks, and then you can enter at the slow. Can enter at the slow, and then my stop loss will be just below the zone, just below the zone, and then my first target will be at this high. My first target will be at this high. And I think should this continue to the upside, which is the initial idea or initial plan. Let me just get this leg there and see and see alpha. Let me go to the 4 hour time frame. So initially my targets are until this high. Yeah. Let me go to the daily time frame. Okay, so you can have three targets. First one being there, second one being there, and then the third one being up there. Third one being up there because of this, ladies and gentlemen, because of this uptrend and the pattern, because of the uptrend and the pattern. And if it does continue to the upside, we'll just see how we navigate around that. But for now, these are my top three take profits where I'm going to exit the market.